Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. James chapter 5. Bible study, you're all welcome. This dangerous lawyer man, apostle, pastor. So Saturday, if you were listening or you were here, we did verse 1 to verse 12, James chapter 5. Now, in short, in a nutshell, James, in these first few verses, he was cautioning us against greed. He was warning us about the results of deeds. But from verse 10 going down, he's coming with a partial cure for the consequence of greed. But he doesn't come with a cure for greed. He comes with a cure of the results of greed. For the sake of those who did not go through the chapter, who were not here on Sunday, and you haven't listened to our message. From verse 1 to verse 12, James is warning people that God blessed with the grace of success and prosperity. They've gathered so much wealth, they've got so many resources by the grace of God. They've even more workers than others, but they don't take care of them. There are people that God sends to them who are not really their workers. That one is not there, but we added it on Sunday. There are people that God has stewarded you with wealth for them. If you don't give it to them, it's like you are depriving your own workers. Because people who are under you, who are under your supervision in terms of God's stewardess for wealth, they are all treated like your workers and your children. Hallelujah. So the reason why God has given you a lot of things is because there are people who are poor. There are people who are slow. There are people who are unknowledgeable. They are not as yet at that stage of seeing what is theirs. So God will temporarily load those things into you so that you supervise them. So now when you don't act supervisorily, you don't act faithfully on what God has given you for them, then these results of verse 1 to 12, now they happen. James says, number one, God may take his wealth back. Number two, even his health that he gave you for the purpose of managing his people, he may even take the healing back. Because that healing you have is not because you are born in a family of the healthy one. It's from God because you are God's servant and you are doing a good job. Hallelujah. So now from verse 13, let's go down, verse 13. So I've summarized from 1 to 12. So verse 13 now the person is very sick, the person is broke, the person is in trouble because of greed. Now James is starting. Is anyone among you suffering because of greed? Let him pray. So number one, when you are sick, don't rush to be prayed for. Yourself, you must pray. Are you there? When you are sick, don't rush to the doctor or to the nurse. Or you who like online, those onliners who like go to Sangoma. Before you go to Sangoma, pray. Even if you're not a Christian, maybe God will hear you. Is anyone cheerful? Let's get another user-friendly translation. Nicer one. This one is too. Is anyone happy? Let them sing songs of praise. Now, James says, if you are in trouble, you must pray. If you are not in trouble, you must pray. That's what he's saying here. It means men ought to pray always. According to this verse, men ought to pray always. Whether things are well or not, pray. Hallelujah. Did you get that one? No matter what, pray. Don't allow wealth to stop you from praying. Don't allow sickness to stop you from praying. Don't allow God's blessings to stop you from praying. Even if you are hated, even your own sins, your own what? They must not stop you from praying. Men ought to pray regardless of whatever. Verse 14. Is anyone among you sick? Let them call the elders of the church to pray over them and anoint